Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, all the participants of Excel 2024. I would like to share my talk about promoting inclusion and diversity through materials development in English teacher education program at UNESA. I would like to thank the participants as well as the committee for running this international conference and inviting me to be one of the key note speakers in this international conference. I feel honored to be part of this conference. The idea of my presentation is I would like to show you what UNESA has uh, done, especially the English teacher education programs at UNESA uh, have done to promote inclusion and diversity through materials development. I'm at the moment the coordinator of master's program of English teacher education. I used to be the coordinator of undergraduate program of English teacher education. That's why my talk today is to share my experiences to promote inclusion and diversity through materials development in English teacher education program at UNESA. I would like to cover several topics before I share my experience. Yeah. First, I would like to talk about the teacher competencies in the 21st century, and then uh, I will move on to the current policy about materials development in Indonesia in relation to the promotion of teachers, preparation of teachers' competencies in the 21st century, and how the materials development courses in um, English teacher education programs in UNESA prepares teachers, English teachers for uh, the future jobs of materials development. And I'll, I will also share with you the existing UNESA students project on materials development. I will share with you samples of their work and what uh, these samples show us about the contents of the materials that they develop, what's lacking, and this is the main talk, about the initiative, the examples of diversity and inclusion in materials development initiatives of UNESA. And I would like to end with the conclusion and implications. Yeah, the teacher competence in the 21st century uh, cover many uh, aspects. Yeah. If you see the literature, there are different conceptions of 21st century teachers. Some of them are presented here, that today's teacher, should be able to magnify meaning, in the classroom. So through their uh, uh, interaction with the learners in the classroom, they should be able to make meaning, to make students uh, make meaning of their learning. and the meaning should be magnified by the teachers. Small meaning, but the teachers can magnify it. Yeah. So this is one of the competencies in of the 21st century teachers. 21st century teachers uh, also able to elevate experience in the classroom. Yeah. So the uh, mind, I think maybe small experience, yeah, not uh, many experiences, but it should be elevated to a different level, to a higher level. It's not just memorization. Yeah, for example, uh, experience in the classroom, but more than that. A teacher should be able to make students uh, magnify the meaning, from the experience that they have. That means elevating the experience, from just memorization to more than that. Yeah, application up to finally to creation. Yeah, if we refer to Bloom's revised taxonomy. The third, the 21st century teachers should be able to create curriculum. Yeah, to make the curriculum operational, in the classroom. Yeah. Um, So that is very important, competence, because very often the curriculum is top down, given by the government, and they just should implement the curriculum. But if they can, contextualize the curriculum, to fit the context, to fit the students' needs, then that is uh, 21st century teacher competence. Yeah. Um, the 21st century teachers should also be able to amplify agency. Yeah. Students, as a learner, as autonomous learner, they, the agency that they can be uh, the controller of their own learning. The students, I mean, the teacher's role is to amplify, yeah, the agency, so to strengthen that. Oh, look, just like convincing the students that they can, be autonomous, they can set their own directions and so on. Yeah, but to pass the barriers. Yeah, teachers should be able to come up with solution. Yeah, or the problems in the classroom. 21st century teachers should also be able to teach technology. Yeah. So we have TPACK, for example, teaches pedagogical and content knowledge. And this is very important. Indicators of features. Competence of the current 21st century teachers. Yeah, revamp. Yeah, change roles. Yeah, from not only manager, also motivator, so many different roles. Uh, in the class, that the teacher should be able to play. Uh, Out of these, not out, in addition to these digital there are also other competencies, in different conception by different authorities. To create a positive and inclusive learning environment where learners feel safe to share their thoughts and uh, ideas. So this is, part of the elevation of experience, to be able to create positive and inclusive learning environment. They feel safe to share their thoughts and ideas. Um, the 21st century teachers should also encourage active participation, collaboration among learners to enhance their learning experience. There is C for Cs and now becoming 6 Cs. So in line with that. To identify the 21st century teachers should also be able to identify unique strengths and weaknesses of every learner. Look, uh, they should be able to, amplify an agency, right? So yeah, the learners should be encouraged, should also be motivated, yeah, should also look, we know that you have weakness, but no, don't worry, yeah, we can always cover up, yeah. Say something like that, saying to the students, yeah, and they should be able to design, yeah, individualized learning plans. Yeah. So learning plans, yeah, individualized learning plan, part of the curating a curriculum. Yeah. When all in all, at 21st century, teachers should provide high quality lessons. Yeah. Why? Yeah, high quality lessons. Well, creating own material is one of the ways. Yeah, to show that. Of course, not all available or commercial materials. 100% suitable to. Yeah, there are sometimes they have to select, maybe adapt. Yeah, and if the materials have they're not available that suit their needs, the learner's needs, individuals learning, for example, then teachers should be able to create their own materials. So the 21st century teachers are in line with the Indonesian uh, teachers competence, yeah, based on the Indonesian law of 2004, 2005, sorry, 2005, yeah, teacher and lecturer's law, yeah. Four, yeah, competencies, yeah, professional competence, yeah, knowledge about the content, yeah, and how to teach it, yeah, professional competence, yeah, pedagogical competence, yeah, knowledge about learning sources. Why? Yeah, because if they have, the learning sources, they can maximize, yeah, the learning sources, the use of learning sources to achieve the learning objectives, yeah. And part of the pedagogical competence is the ability to use adaptive technology for instructions. The third competence, the teacher's competence standards in it is a social competence. They should have communication skills, communicating with teachers, other teachers, the colleagues, with the government, yeah, with also the with parents. And lastly, personal competence. Teachers have to be able to be role models, yeah, for learners, yeah. So there are many indicators, of course, for these competencies, and the indicators are there in stated in the regulation by the Directorate General of Teachers, yeah, and uh, educational staff. Yeah. Well, these are in line with the 21st century teacher competence. Now, what about as I said, creating own material is also part of the uh, high quality teachers, yeah, and it should be able to uh, yeah, the 21st century teachers should also mm, know the learning sources, yeah, 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 and how to maximize the learning sources, yeah, to achieve the learning. Yeah, well, yeah, materials in Indonesian regulation is under yeah, the process standard, yeah. Uh, Indonesia has 8 standards of education. One of them is process standard. Process standard, the planning, implementing, and evaluating. Yeah. So, and materials development is part of the planning. Yeah. The Indonesian teachers should, yeah, be able to state the objectives, and then should state what will be used, to achieve the learning objectives. Yeah. Yeah, in the choice of the what will be used, yeah, to achieve the objective, or the choice of materials have to accommodate gender, differences, cultural differences, local linguistic differences, religious belief differences, yeah, characteristics and needs of differences of the learners, yeah. The Indonesian government has provided course books, yeah, 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 one of the rules, yeah. Of course, if you look at the processes of curriculum development, then that's part of the processes, yeah, based on Richards 2017, yeah. However, in the regulation, the Permendikbud 16 2022, teachers are also encouraged to supplement the materials, the government materials with other materials. Now, this is what we have the reality of English course books in Indonesia. Well, as I said, based on the Permendikbud 2016-2022, yeah, the government provides textbooks. Publishers also provide textbooks. The teachers, you know, what about these textbooks? Yeah, well, based on the studies that I have read and reviewed, yeah, not everyone is happy with the alignment with Merdeka curriculum. This is the alignment, yeah, yeah, the commercial textbooks as well as the government textbooks, not 100% in line with the Merdeka curriculum in terms of the the learning outcomes, yeah, as well as the skills that have to be covered there, yeah. Um, and then others are concerned about the illustrations and visual, yeah, to no interest. Very often the students find it dull. Yeah? The book is dull, not interesting. Yeah. Other studies have found that the directions, yeah, for the tasks in the textbooks, in the course books, not clear to the students. Yeah, sometimes very long. Yeah, not concise. Yeah, so that the students are confused what to do with the tasks. Other researchers are concerned about the local and foreign cultural representations over there. Yeah, conflict sometimes. Yeah, this is the what the foreign culture has said, has, and this is the local, and students find it confusing. Yeah, because there is a conflict there. And other researchers have found, unfair representation. I mean, you know, there's too much about Indonesian. I don't know. I mean, uh, about, yeah, some Indonesian culture has been there. Yeah, but not 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 fair. I mean, the coverage. Indonesia is a multicultural country, but the representations of the Indonesian culture, yeah, is not fair. Yeah. These are the current reality. So this is of course, the teacher education job, to be able to prepare teachers who can, uh, at least, who can develop their own materials to supplement the existing materials. Why? Because teacher education graduate profiles, yeah, for master, for undergraduate and masters, uh, English teachers, yeah. English teachers, undergraduate and masters, and others are edutechpreneur, yeah. Edutechpreneur, yeah. Edutechpreneurs, yeah. That's why in UNESA, um, there are some courses offered to the students to prepare them to be materials developer. In undergraduate program, we have two, developing for materials and materials development for teaching practicum. Uh, in master's program, we have materials development, ELT, and materials and media development. Yeah. Well, at least, with these two in undergraduate and two in master's program, UNESA has attempted to provide theory and practice of materials development. Yeah. and also prepare them to be able to implement curriculum, develop materials, thus to supplement the course books. Yeah. Well, these are examples of the current textbooks. Sorry, the current materials. Yeah, developed by students. Yeah, in UNESA. Yeah, through their materials development projects. Yeah. Well, they have already developed materials. If you look at the examples, this materials developed by Nugraini Rahma and Permatasari, 2023, and they come from the 2021 cohorts. Look, this is a chapter on folklore from various countries. Well, at least they show the students that you know different countries have different folklores. Yeah, you see, yeah, Chinese folklore, and this is from US, yeah, USA, and this is from Indonesia. Look, the students who have developed this message development project have got some idea. Look, cultural diversity should be introduced, yeah, in the materials to uh, uh, the materials on different folklores, for example. Yeah. So since I mean, the student teachers who develop this message development project, want to introduce this to students. So three different cultures, yeah, folklores, yeah, cultural products. Now this is another project. Yeah, this is part of the lesson plan, and this is the materials. Yeah, you see, there's a uh, well, there are two different cultural tourism objects, yeah, in Indonesia, palace, yeah, Majapahit Palace, and this is a Buckingham Palace. So comparing two different class Indonesian, that of Indonesian and that of the English speaking country, Norman 2022. Another project by students, yeah, on cultural diversity too. Yeah, this is traditional sports. Yeah, this is traditional sports. Yeah, this is e-sports. Yeah, traditional Indonesian sports. Yeah, sumo wrestling is not from Indonesia. Pencaksilat is Indonesia. Kanal jam, kabaddi. See, students are even the topics of sports can be used by the students. Zulfikri and Kafi. This is of master's program. Yeah. Esports. This is a fandom, yeah, Korean and non-Korean. You see the depictions of Indonesian students, yeah, over here, yeah, Virus and Putri 2024. Now we've got a master's students program, yeah, master students project, yeah, students materials development on cultural diversity too, yeah. Zulfikar and Nurul, popular Indonesian dishes, yeah, introducing Indonesian, yeah, Indonesian beverages and desserts, yeah, and this is regional and fusion cuisines in Indonesia. See, students are very creative here in bringing cultural differences in to materials development, comparing Indonesian, yeah, dishes and the beverages and Indonesian dishes, but with fusions, yeah, fusion, a combination, yeah, traditional plus Western maybe, yeah. Now, as you can see here, the previous projects, students are able to show cultural diversity, yeah, cultural diversity, especially in the topics, yeah. the topics. Yeah. Uh, but inclusion is not there. Inclusion is not there. That's why using these materials this is developed, UNESA has started an initiative, yeah, on uh, you know developing a model for students for materials development that includes inclusion and diversity. Yeah. Why? Because UNESA is now one of the key centers in UNESA is inclusive education. You see our rector, yeah, was given an award by Ministry of Social Welfare, Bu Risma. Yeah. Why? Because that's what is actually uh, you know, UNESA doing, yeah, to promote inclusion, yeah, and diversity, yeah. Inclusion was missing. That's why the initiative was for the English departments, so the programs in English departments, English education, undergraduate education, uh, English education, undergraduate and masters, as well as social, as well as the English literature program. Yeah. So we have already a place to put the materials. We call it NCL, the material. National Center for English Language Teaching Materials Development. Over there, we have already put materials on various topics for speaking, and uh, we also put materials, yeah, for reading on diversity and inclusion. But if you click here, diversity and inclusion, it's not available 100%. Yeah, samples are there. Yeah. So the initiative of Mrs. Development Project was actually funded by the UNESA Research Grant. Yeah. 18 lecturers participated in the program, three graphic designers and three project leaders. Yeah. Dr. Andriy Shirotsky from the University of York, who is also an adjunct professor at Faculty of Languages at UNESA, and Professor Prativi Nadia from UNESA. Yeah. Using AR principles, extensive reading principles, using and using let's say Asia and Literacy Cloud as learning materials. Yeah, as the starting point. Yeah. Why? Because the initiative of this one, the Materials Development for Reading, is um, an extension of the extensive reading activities. The pre-activity uh, is actually reading, one of the books in, let's say, Asia or Literacy Cloud, and then expand it into an activity that includes, inclusion and diversity. Yeah. So we've got 36 topics covered in the textbooks. Yeah. This is 36 topics that have been covered. Yeah. Uh, if there is a will, there is a way, disability awareness. Yeah. So you see, the topics cover, yeah, inclusion and diversity. So yeah, okay. Let's look at the products, yeah, in the UNESA initiative. Yeah, this is a topic on inclusion, gender issue. So this is the worksheet that I wrote as part of the team. Value the work, not gender. Yeah, because uh, the text, yeah, is from this one, Literacy Cloud. Yeah, the text, Betty, yeah, Betty's bulldozer. Yeah, Betty's bulldozer, and that's the title of the book over there. This one, and this is an expansion of the reading into worksheet materials. Value the work, not gender. Yeah. Read the story entitled Betty's Bulldozer, work in pairs and do activity A and activity B. So yeah, basically reading, but it's brought to speaking. Yeah. In the story, wants to be a bulldozer mechanic. There is a masculine job. She has her parents' support. Yeah. Think of someone who whose job is considered uncommon. Yeah, see, people job titles. So encouraging students to think of different ways. Yeah, yeah, stereotype, for example. Yeah, yeah, and move on. So the worksheet, yeah, always covers activities and teachers notes, and there is an addition here the text, yeah, and this is a note on the ER, extensive reading principles. Yeah. Now, religious gender, yeah, this is the story based on the strong women, yeah, is my mother, yeah, and this is also from Literacy Cloud. Yeah? In this story, Mrs. Nani has been quoted saying, "Nothing happens without Allah's permission." Yeah, different ways, yeah, of saying in different situation, maybe different ways of different culture. Yeah. So encouraging, talks, yeah, about expression in different emotional time. Yeah. Now, this is inclusion learners with special needs. Yeah. This is based on Just Right. Yeah, Just Right is from Let's Read Asia. Yeah, this is Let's Read Asia. According to the text, Priya, the girl in a wheelchair, goes to the new school. On her first day, she has butterflies in her tummy, and she does not know what to expect. Yeah. All right, look at these statements below and indicate whether or not it's okay to assume that. Or say different ways, yeah. Yeah. Rate on a scale from 1 to 10, how disability aware Indonesia is. You see? So, the materials here, draw students' awareness uh, on the people with special needs, yeah, especially learners with special needs, yeah. This is another learners with special needs. Yeah. We are always here for you. Based on let's play together that story. Yeah, see, his leg amputated. Yeah, he's sad and depressed, and the yeah. By having the materials, we try the initiative of UNESA. We try to provide models. Uh, uh, for the teachers, as well as later for the students, yeah, to how to include inclusion and diversity topics in the materials. Yeah, this is another inclusion. Look, yeah. So in conclusion, yeah, once again, the book the materials has been released and published in 2024. Yeah, just this month. Yeah, and we will upload in the website, the NCELT Med website on diversity and inclusion very soon. Yeah, this is like a spill for you all, yeah, to visit our website nceltmed.unesa.ac.id. Yeah. So, in conclusion, English Stage Education Program Center have initiated programs because undergraduate and postgraduate have initiated, as well as the English literature. Yeah, English literature is not part of the English education program, but what we have here, that we jointly initiated inclusion and diversity materials. Yeah. This will be used as a model for the promotion of inclusion and diversity in materials development courses at undergraduate and master program at UNESA. Yeah. And this will be also the next, yeah, of course, the materials that we have already published and will be uploaded in the NCE Ultimate website, yeah, will be used for model for materials development projects at undergraduate and master's program, yeah, in the uh, coming years, yeah, 2024, yeah, the new cohorts, yeah. And it will also be used in to train in-service teachers in Indonesia, yeah, the materials development that accommodate inclusion and diversity. Yeah. So yes, this is it. The our my presentation. I wish that you enjoy the conference, and if you have questions, we would like to. I'd like to be happy to. And I'll be very happy to answer your question. Thank you very much, the committee, and I'll leave it uh, to you, the moderator. Uh, Let me finish. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.